As everything changes so quickly, if you're a forward-thinking provider of financial services, how can you build a learning system? I think you can't have a static fraud strategy or risk strategy. You really need to learn, constantly be collecting data, constantly detect and adapt to changes in nefarious behavior. Any tips or ideas on doing that, or where you've seen that succeed in the past?
Of course, looking at manual processes and saying, what can we do to automate? And so really getting to a point where you say, I'm never going to stop learning, because guess what? The fraudster is always learning a way to circumvent a system, a tool, an individual, a beneficial owner, a business owner. And so you got to take the approach of what's out there today, what's going to be out there tomorrow, and looking at all avenues. And then the other key item I would say is the goal for every company is to grow, even within financial services, fintech, and businesses that are outside of fintech and financial services. The fraud experts in the company have to be at the table with the growth and strategy experts of the company. So when they want to launch, innovative payments or cryptocurrency or whatever it may be, we need the fraud people at the table to be able to say, okay, if you do that, we got to make sure we check, AML, we got to make sure we look at money laundering, we got to add different infrastructures and tools so we can stay ahead. But if we come behind after you deployed it, then that's when you have that fraud ring or that fraud attack, and you're trying to, more run to the race versus being at the table before the race happens.
It involves a continual effort and continual sort of investigations and to discover what the fraudsters are doing, because they are adapting and they are changing. The approach that we actually take at SentiLink is we actually have an internal team of risk analysts that every day each person reviews over 100 cases, manually reviewing them to see what fraud looks like today and if it's changing, and what are the fraudsters doing. And honestly, I describe that team at SentiLink as sort of the soul of our company, because they're really the closest of understanding what fraud actually looks like. And so I think this concept of combining the manual part of it, to always be looking, always be investigating, always be trying to find new stuff with the automated technology is really how you build a scalable solution that nonetheless reflects the latest insights about what fraud is really looking like today.